So the question is, find the inverse of A equal to 2, 1, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 4, 7. So A is a 3 by 3 matrix and we are asked to find the inverse of that. What is inverse? Inverse means if you are writing Ax, if you are multiplying A with another matrix X, then the product must be a inverse matrix. Means product must be a identity matrix, right? So Ax equal to I. If A into X is equal to I, then A is definitely the inverse of A. So X will be equal to A inverse. So that is the thing. So if you are solving this one by using Gauss-Jordan method, we can find X, that is nothing but A inverse. Okay. So first form the augmented matrix. So this is the augmented matrix. You can see that if you are drawing a dotted line like this way, so the left to that dotted line is the system matrix A, and right to that is the output matrix, that is I. Okay. So now we are going to start the elimination. So first we have to do the first elimination. What is, I told you, if you are using Gauss-Jordan method, each elimination is a two-step process. In first elimination, the first step is change this element to 1, right? So this is first elimination, first step. So what we are changing? We are changing this 2 to 1. So for the purpose of row operation, this is row 1. So we are doing the row operation. R1 is equal to 1 by 2. That is, this is the pivot 2. So 1 by 2 into R1. 1 by the diagonal element or pivot into R1. Okay. So first elimination, we need the first pivot. So that is 1 by 2. Okay. So what is the value? So 2 will become 1. 1 will become 0.5. This one will become 0.5. This one will become 0.5. So this is the modified augmented matrix. So first row is modified. The remaining rows are not modified. Okay. So now we need the second step of first elimination. So what is the second step? In second step, we are going to remove the elements x1 except from first row. This is first row. So except from this row, we are going to remove x1. So we are going to remove this 3 and this one. So in order to remove 3 from second row, the row operation required is R2 is equal to R2 minus element that we want to remove, that is 3 into R1, because R1 is the row 1 is the pivot equation. So R2 is equal to R2 minus 3 into R1. Similarly, in order to remove 1 from the third row, we need R3 is equal to R3 minus R1, because this is 1, so there is no need to say that. So this is the row operation required. R2 is equal to R2 minus 3 R1. Similarly, R3 is equal to R3 minus 1 into R1, that is simply minus R1. So the modified augmented matrix is this one. First row is not modified. The second row we have this is 0, that is 3, this 3 into this R2, then 1 into this one. So 3 minus 3 into 1, so that is 0. Then we have 0.5, then we have 1.5, then we have minus 1.5, then we have 1, then we have 0. Similarly, third row is modified. 0, 3.5, 6.5, minus 0.5, 0 and 1. So this one is the modified augmented matrix after the first elimination. Now we are going to start the second elimination. Okay. So in second elimination, what is the first step? Changing the second pivot. What is the second pivot? This 0.5 to 1. So this element must be 1. So this is row 2. So what is the required operation? R2 is equal to 1 by 0.5 into R2. 1 by the pivot, that is 0.5 into R2. Okay. So this is actually 1 by 0.5 into R2 is nothing but 2 into R2. Means this row is doubled. So 0, 1, 3, minus 3, 2, 0. So the second row is 0, 1, 3, minus 3, 2, 0. The first row and third row are not modified. Okay. Now what is the second step of second elimination? The second step of second elimination means we are eliminating x2 except from second row. So this is second row. So except from this second row, we are removing x2. So this second row is acting as the pivot. So the required operation is, in order to remove x2 from first row, we need r1 is equal to r1 minus this 0.5 into pivot equation, that is r2. So r1 minus 0.5 into r2. Similarly, in order to remove this 3.5, we need r3 minus 3.5 into pivot equation r2. So r3 is equal to r3 minus 3.5 into r2. So the new modified augmented matrix is this one. You can see that r1 is modified as 1, 0, minus 1, 2, minus 1, 0. So this is first row. Second row is not modified. Now what about third row? 0, 0, minus 4, 10, minus 7, 1. So this is the third row. Okay. So now we are going to start the third elimination. So what is the first step of third elimination? The third diagonal element, that is pivot, this one must be 1. So what is the required operation? R3 is equal to R1 by minus 4 into R3. R3 is equal to 1 by minus 4 into R3. So we have the third row is 0, 0, 1, minus 2.5, 1.75, minus 0.25. This is third row. After this operation, the first two rows are not modified. Now, what is the second step of third elimination? So the second step of third elimination is eliminating the x3 except from third row. So this is the third row which is acting as pivot equation. So except from this row, we are removing x3. So we are removing minus 1 from first row and 3 from second row. This minus 1 and this 3. Okay. So what is the required operation? In order to remove minus 1, we need row 1. R1 is equal to R1 minus this minus 1 into R3. So it will become R1 plus R3. Similarly, in order to remove 3 from second row, we have R2 is equal to R2 minus 3 into R1. So R1 is equal to R1 plus R3. Then R2 is equal to R2 minus 3 into R3. So the new augmented matrix is, first row is modified as 1, 0, 0, minus 0.5, 0.75, minus 0.25. Second row is modified as 0, 1, 0, 4.5, minus 3.25, 0.75. So this is a second row. Third row is not modified. So you can see that as it is a 3 by 3 matrix, we need 3 elimination. So all these 3 eliminations are complete. So this one is a final augmented matrix. Okay, so you can see that now the left part is an identity matrix and right part is nothing but A inverse. Okay, so our solution, we are asked to find the inverse of A. So A inverse is equal to minus 0.5, 0.75, minus 0.25, 4.5, minus 3.25, 0.75, minus 2.5, 1.75, minus 0.25. So this is the solution. Okay.